It's a customer test video here, combo video, 800 HD and a C-80. You guys know I'm still on the small test bench, if you will, so we don't really have enough to power at full power, but we will see some decent numbers out of it. We're just going to run the C-80 on low, two 2290s, driving 8 standard 2879s. Again, this is a combination setup a customer bought from me. Probably won't get this one shipped out today, but did want to get a test video done on it. So 14.8 is what we're at. We're going to roll this thing up to about a 250 watt overall dead key. If you're going to be long-winded, talking a lot, that's probably where I'd stay at. Obviously, you know, if you're not getting as long-winded, you can get by with a little bit more carrier. I think Carl says 400 watts overall. Right about now, we got about a 1.5 watts, 1.75 going into the little driver here. And that's giving us what we need out of the amp setup. So that could be different depending on your voltage and everything. Again, I'll probably key this thing down. I'm probably going to have some voltage drop. Oh, yeah, you guys can see. So that's a good indicator that we're actually starving maybe not so much the power supply. We're probably starving the power supply from the wall, but we're probably starving this setup too in turn because of that. So we're getting some pretty decent voltage drop there. I'll show you guys what it's drawing just for kicks. Again, it will draw more than this once you get the proper power supply going to it. Oh, so about 90-something amps there. I actually have a customer that bought a similar setup from me. He actually bought a 2 driving 8 in one piece, and he actually he's not planning on running a isolated line to his radio room, so he bought a super cap to kind of supplement his power supply. He's got 200 amp power supply, but he's starving the power supply from the wall, so he ended up getting a super cap to kind of help him supplement that, or support it, I guess you'd say. But anyway, let's get on with it here, guys. Again, C-80's on low. You know, put 250 to 300 watts PEP into one of these 8 pills. Should see some good numbers. We've got a 2500 watt slug in there. Let me see if I can zoom in where you guys can see. There's your 2500. So we're going to be looking at the top scale here. Back out just a little bit. Throw a dead key. Ooh. So about 750 average. It'll do more than that with enough juice going to it. You'll end up seeing, you know, 800 to 850 average on a bird. And then PEP, I haven't even checked PEP, so. Hello, audio. About 15.5. Again, we're starving it. It will do more than that. Generally, most people get these, and they see anywhere from 1800 PEP. Some people see around 2 kW PEP out of it, but I mean, we could flip this on high. It's not going to make a difference because we're starving it for current. Generally, about 1500 watts is about all I can get out of an 8 pill on this test bench, just because of the power situation. That'll be changing soon. I've got the 600 amp power supply set up, the dummy load set up. I just need to get me a different table. I'm not liking the way, you know, that table is. I'm going to get me a 2-tier table. That way I've got more room on top for amps and everything, and can put the power supply on a lower shelf out there. So pretty soon we'll be seeing some bigger numbers out of everything. I'll start showing you guys some full output numbers on 8 pills and up. This setup I've got back here, you know, it's good for 6 pills and below. But when we start talking about 8 pills, you know, 12, 10, 16, 24, all that big stuff, I just don't have enough juice coming out of the wall back here. We're plugged into a, you know, a 15 amp regular wall outlet. So really nice setup here. Fully expect him. You know, I figure he'll see, you know, 1700, 1800, maybe up to 2 kW PEP, depending on his voltage and everything else, and what kind of supply he's supplying it with. Nice little setup here for sure. 800 HD, Carl built C-80. Looks good, runs good, should be a dandy. Rooster in Tennessee, questions, comments, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Still have some Carl built amps available, but I will be going to Manchester this weekend, so that could of course change. Some 4 pills, some 6s, some 2s, and I do still have the big old 24 pills. So everybody have a good one out there at Rooster in Tennessee. See you, bye.